Drastic music. Someone just tried to. Okay, sir, I'll look down there. Okay, there's someone there. Get him. The way he walked, it was easy to get him, but somehow they didn't. You are having a most lazy guards at your services, my king. Hello guys. So I have grounded up a bit and managed to gain a new level just to have a fresh level on him. By the way, as you remember, in the previous episode, we require to go on a location where we could be. Sorry, there was a village where we are supposed to get leveled up, so that's why I grinded a bit. So okay, so as you see now we are like 51 on each, and it is fresh. And so let's go there. Alright, so here was the village in the south, Drikon, and although we managed to beat the rats or kill the rats as they suggested, but now it was asked from us that we should bring the elixir to retain life of the people around here who are suffering from epidemic. So one done, and second one again. And for you to remember, we can get this elixir over here only. So one is here and one in the case. So let's talk to the nurse. The plague, and as I told you, the surprise. What are you? So you may call me Horval, Horvatat, and we gain one level. So this is the surprise I wanted to tell you about. Here we can just gain one level based on our experience. So that's the reason why I told you that not to go much on one level, so that you have to do it all over again. And if it is fresh one, then it is good for you to just have a level which is just new, and plus one will not hurt much, or you don't have to wander around. Back to our town, and just to refresh our health, sorry, not life but health. And since we have gained a level from that fairy, okay, the same dialogue again, so don't need nothing new here. Okay, so now we need to go to the kingdom. As I told you, there's time to go there, but now we can, since we have already visited the caves. We know there are thieves hideout over there, and also we bought a truffle pending from the location, from the chef. Okay, I'm just getting myself confused now. So okay, so we should go out now. Get out of my way. So now if you go to the castle, you still see different conversation going with the king. If you remember earlier, we just gave us salutations, and that was all. So now if you meet him, and the assassination attempt. Drastic music. Someone just tried to. Okay, sir, I'll look down there. Okay, there's someone there. Get him. The way he walked, it was easy to get him, but somehow they didn't. You are having a most lazy guards at your services, my king. Okay, so he said we can help him. Ministry we have to caves where the thieves resides. So he recognized them as one of the thieves, and he doesn't know. So we know. This is the reason why I told to go to the caves first, so that the cinematic can be played. Okay, so he has to join our party as he want to take the fame from us, but nonetheless. And in the right side, if you see, there's a Sarhar Galvasetan. So he has a persona on the people. There's a treasure inside the room, which we can get only with the permission of the king. So we need to do the good deed for him. That is to get the name of the person who was trying to kill him. And for the second part, the truffle which we got from the caves, let's go and give it to the chef. This is the area where we got our key for the manor. There you are with the truffle, and we get 1,000 experience. That was good. Experience is good. Money is not right now. Okay. Nothing new actually. We already have seen or talked to every person over here. So since there's a new person in our party list now, so we might need to get him updated on the weapon or armor. So let's check. Thank you very much. We already know that. For the person who haven't know doesn't know, then I think you should go ahead. Okay, let me compare him. And only character that I see which is not which is to be replaced is Eleni right now, which could be replaced. Although you don't need to replace, but I just want to have a look at his abilities, how fair he is in fighting. So he's level 56, so which is much better. The reason why I told you to have at least 52 53 when you come around here. So if he's that good, we will replace him with Eleni for rest of the game. But okay, he has a iron sword which is in abundance to me right now. We can give him the jeweled sword, but I won't favor. But he also has a battle axe, a good weapon to have him on him because he can wear that. So we'll give him the battle axe. 70's attack is good. And for the part of shield, he only has an iron shield. So I think I can replace it with the better one, which could be jeweled, or maybe the studded shield is also looking good. And for helmet, we only have iron helmet, so I think I can give him a better helmet. And for a matter of fact, I think even Eleni has new upgraded weapons. So since we are not going to use her for this piece of work, then I think I can replace it. Accessory could be steel boots that I just got. So I think I can replace her with I can replace the weapon and armor for him for the time being. And I'll see if there's something specific for this paladin. Welcome to a finance pet shop. If you see a pet, okay. I think I already bought one. I bought a dog from here. Okay, so let's compare. If there is something which is only specific for him, then I think I'll buy for him. Otherwise, I'll just have it replaced from Eleni. Yes. So dark helmet seems golden helmet. I don't think I have a golden helmet. I might have it. So golden helmet is something which you can buy for him. Other than that, imperial armor. He already have one imperial armor, I believe. Jewel shield will give him plus 30. Golden armor will give him plus 130. So I think Eleni has the golden armor already, so we can use it. For the time being, we can also give him imperial armor just for the sake of this mission. But comparing, I'll compare him rather if we want to use him further or not in our missions. So because believe me, you don't have to have him along with us throughout the mission, but you can also I'll just replace the one required. So you can also keep him on the party list and not use him in case of your mission. You can just keep the other one active and just keep him reserved. It will solve the purpose. But it's good time that I can just look into replacing any character. Although the negative that I see right now, just let me make it active, and he's okay, back again. So let's equip the required. So as I said, the only negative thing that I look into Gladahad is that he is not having any mana points or no mana ability basically. Like Eleni is a summoner, so that is something positive on her end. So which could be I'm not been using it much because most of the work is done by Rhen at the moment. But still, there are some times which requires her ability to summon one of the demons. So in that case, I think it is better to minus 70. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just use him for some time. Otherwise, I'll just switch back to Eleni. The defenses are going good, and I think that would be all from here. And on the if you see, there is a door on the left as well. Left from my perspective right now, not from their perspective. That door leads to a guild, which can be used for Lars' ability to join a guild of magicians. I'm not going to do it right now because it is not required right now. You can just search other guilds and then come back to this place if you see this one more stronger than other. Okay, for the part of I mean the guilds, it is better recommended that you go along with learning about all and then come back to the place. So you should first learn the alternatives that you have, options that you have. There were also guilds in the previous game, Ariman, and Talia was the one who could learn. So I think I can take a shortcut from here. Otherwise, let me see. Just talk to him and straight away go to that place. Otherwise, I could just cut the scenario. Okay, so to the caves, it is much easier to go from here. Sorry, through the ladder and through the cave. For those of you who didn't watch my previous video, I mean you can just go through every nook and corner of this cave. Okay, I have highlighted the places where you want to fetch some goods and some chest treasures and the required element as well. So if you want, you can just go have a look at the previous video. The link is to my playlist is in the description or even in the info icon. So otherwise, for now, I'll just be focusing on one part, which is the Thieves Cave, and anything which comes by will be an extra experience for me. And for since Eleni is not here, so we don't need to switch back to our whips. But I just wanted to compare Galahad because his attack is with the Warhammer is doing good. He's hitting like 400 plus with it. So based on his experience, it is good. I mean, Eleni can also make like 300 to 400, but her experience is lesser than him right now. She's around 52. He's like 56. So the best comparison would be to when they are both equal in terms of their experience or based on the class or level. But nevertheless, I mean, for now, I think he's looking good. So we will keep him standby for other scenarios where I think I can use him if required, because there's one sequence where you can also let him go. That will come handy. I'll just show you where. So I'm not fighting with everyone, and I'm not going into each and every room because I have already done that. And as I said, you can watch in the previous video. I'll just go through the main route to Thieves Cave and just deal with this mission. This is the third video in continuation. I did take a bit of break, a couple of days basically, but I wanted to keep it in one go. I mean, it took me like 2 to 3 hours or maybe 3 hours, but I had some work, so I had to take a break. But just keep watching it in continuation. That will give you a much better idea. That previous critical hit was good, like 1600 something. And this is the way of the Thieves Cave. We have already been here, so this time we just make them confess that they are behind us if he let us go. We just want to talk to the main one, which is this purple dude. You there, tell me which one of the dirty thieves tried to kill the king. His bossy voice. You know, my friend, sir, could you help us? We're trying to find thieves, okay? I have few answers, but why should I tell you? Exactly. It's give and take. He'll pay doubles, okay? By now I shall tell you the much. We were paid to assassinate the king by an influential nobleman in Sedona. So there are hardly any noblemen in Sedona. You know 2 or 3. One from which you bought the manor, and then one in the Gavin, the who had his wall. Okay, so you're kind of ignoring the paladin right now. So a statue is an elven man. Return to the statue, and I shall tell you who had us to the kill. So we need to steal. We have to perform a robbery to find the answers. So I already know the place, so I'll just straight away go to it. Okay, so there was one part left in this area, this village. I happened not to do it previously, but I just wanted to do it now. So once you have gained the level from the fairy or the god of health, whatever she said, there's one more thing which is pending in this area. If you talk to this person, one tragedy after another, first plague and all, our poor goose. What happened to the goose? The village goose has died, and as we are very poor here, the goose kept its life with her eggs, with its eggs. Okay. So we need to find a goose for them who could lay eggs. So helping the poor, that's what our motive is right now. Okay, back here, the lady was stopping my way. So I'll cut the sequence in between just to avoid any video footage, too much footage. And So the statue, as I told you, the statue would be in this area. This frozen statue, if you see, this is. I believe this has been installed. Lionel the Great, Lionel the Richie, uh, Lionel Messi. Just kidding. So, if you remember, we had been in. Okay, I think I have not put that video in the footage. The root well, if you remember, the Elixir and everything. Okay, I'll come back to that later. So he is in sorrows that it has been stolen, and he doesn't know that we have done the deed. But it was already stolen. So on my part. So let's go. I don't know why the thieves have been stopping my way, but yeah, let it be. So we have brought the statue to him and the statue of Lionel. So our part is done. Now his end of bargain, which is the client is a nobleman who gave us the name by Lord Gavin, as I told you. Gavin, I shall tear his heart out of my bare hands. Okay, Rambo. Let be. Let's say go talk to the king. He'll know what to do with Gavin. So now we basically delivery system come back and forth. Now we're back to the kingdom where we inform him that the person trying to assassinate him was Lord Gavin. So just go and come and just hop around. So this is the castle, and let's tell the king that we found the culprit. And also there's alternative, that's why I wanted to say again. I remember this choices that we have to make. Okay, so let me just give you a brief about it. I just played it offline a bit. So this will have a choice to let Galahad be in your team or let it go. For most of the person, it would be better to leave him, like I have right now. So in that way, you will not be able to get the treasures. A treasure, let me tell you the whole game about the whole game. You don't need much money. The treasure is about money, but there is something which is important for Galahad. So for that sake, I'll keep him. And since he's a bit of stubborn, but just to keep this piece of shit on a party list doesn't cost much. So see, he is not the part of memory right now, but I'll just replay it to tell you why I require him, because there is one sequence where I require him for let that secret be, because okay, returning back. This time we will keep him with us. We will get the treasure, but believe me, the treasure is nothing right now. So we let him join, and he boasts around that he will help us and protect the Rhen and everything. As a battle axe, we already got 1,502 sapphires and a golden armor. So as I said, nothing much important, but there's a small role that this person can play. So you can just keep him for that sake. So we are about to gain level on Tezal as well right now. And also on Rhen and Lars, it should be near. So let's switch to Alini and gain some level on her as well, because I don't want to keep much difference of level. And also I'll try to keep Alini and Tezal on the same level. I mean, there's hardly a difference right now. Okay, I just want the armor and everything back as well. So I think the switch is golden armor, I believe. Otherwise, keep it new. Let's not keep him with us. Equip him with Galahad with the armor and weapon. I was getting confused with selection. So meanwhile, we can just equip the new weapon from Alini. For Alini, and I could. So other thing, I mean, Alini and Tezal are almost like on the same equal level. Although they have lag because of some time they died previously. I just want to refresh my life. So try to keep Alini and Tezal together. Magic does not exist. It is filthy rumors spread by demon spawns. So you see, I have him. Okay, let us remain. Galahydrate for me is endearing. If only I could get enough close to bite him. She's a vampiress, you remember. So keep this thought in mind, because when I said Galahad plays one role, is important. Okay, now I'm just stuck in between those two. Nothing new, I would believe, come out from him. Okay, same thing. So you see, every party member like this priest is also with us. Vasan priest is also with us, although we haven't used him. But and our dog is with us. Yeah, let's also bark. So a quick rest, and then we'll move out of this town. I think we have played everything that we could in this Sedona town, and we are close to now gaining one more level, that is 53 for rest of the party, and Tezal to 52. 1000, yes, 1000. And okay, so it's the area you remember regarding the boat that we bought from Sedona. It will take you to the deep waters. So this way you can switch to the dark, this one, and there's a secret between these deep waters. So we need to visit here. Since you remember that we gave that statue to the thieves, you might need to have it back. And care for a rare elven statue. Yes, it is arrived from. So this statue, 300 goals is good. A clock we already have, but if you haven't, then you can come here. So statue plays a important role. I mean, there is a two-way role that it can play. One, if you remember, the squirrels, they required something. Okay, what is basing? Okay, I can also have a sales black. That would look good. That would actually look good. I can have it later. He's also selling a rapier, which is not a match right now for me. And as I was saying, the statue plays an important role in terms of one is squirrels. They require something for battering ram. So you can give it to them. And there's one more area which is important. So you decide based on that. I'll play both. I'll show you what importance they have. Okay, why fish? And that, I think, would be all here in this part of area. So let's visit the next island. There's one on the top, there's one in the bottom, and then one is empty, we can't go there. So this, you might need to come around here later, but just for a few highlights. One is this chest. Let's give you a salmon fish. Salmon. And this lady, I remember she also becomes a part of team, if I remember. Rest there was nothing here. Okay, you are rude. Okay, didn't want to. Alrighty, let's not fight. Although I know I can do it in one go for them, but violence is not the way. We are doing this for so long now, but the words doesn't match the nature of this character right now. And one highlight is this is an inn. I don't require an inn right now. Nothing here. I think this is the place. Okay, they don't like northerners. Southern Isle is just below this group of islands. This one. Pirate John is one important character which you might require later, so keep this in mind. He is actually he'll just explain. I'm a certified pirate. I can sail you. So sailing is not the deal because we can already do that. But he's also certified dragon rider. There are some places which you need to fly and not to sail. So we have to take the airways. In that case, he will be handy. There is time for that, but so we'll come back to it when it is required. Just to give you an heads up on that we might need to come around here later and wait to come around later. Okay, ran away from a woman. We are okay husband, so he's not type of husband. So sadness, if you remember, they have many husband and wives. The culture. Alini was searching for his I don't remember, 4th or 5th husband. I had no. Okay. Perhaps you would make a good husband. Stop looking at me, woman. I see that. Okay. Weld it and give him. So this is Vixen and she's one weld. Okay, let's go. Get out from here. I'm just wasting my time, I believe. So nothing else to have here, and let's look into the next island quickly. I don't think we see anything else in this place, so it's better let's get out of here. Okay, this last island, there's just one hut which has empty and it's a stack. Okay, there was one full stack of ale, so we might require it later, just for your heads up. So for now I think I only required one thing, which is the statue. So we'll come back to the next episode, the new area. Till then, have a nice day. Keep commenting, liking and subscribing to the channel for your support, and we'll get back to you. Bye bye.